There is no such thing as others can control your energy or can affect your energy if you don't allow it. I will explain. We are sovereign beings. We have born with our natural gifts, our natural powers, and who we are, it's already defined, so to speak. But for this experience, we exchange energies with other people, with environment, with animals, with in variety of forms, right? In the forms of thoughts, in the form of emotions. And in that exchange, things can change. Can affect our auric field, can affect our emotional state. We can be pick up on thoughts or emit thoughts. And everything, all of what just mentioned, is just a translation of energy. But there is no such thing that someone can do that for you, and I will repeat, if you don't allow it. Now what happens? This allowance has many levels because we can be not aware of it and have some sort of agreement, unconscious or subconscious. And this agreement is based upon energy. So if we have a trauma, for example, and we have a wound that is vibrating at a certain frequency that it's a match to fear or is a match to shame, easily we will be attracting experiences like that. Or if someone has intention, has an interaction with us that can affect or can be hooked up into those vibrations, then you will receive the effect. But you only receive the effect because you have that vibration in you, not because someone can create it or do something to you. Or I know that it is broadened, this understanding of like sometimes people talk about magic or spells or blah blah, but all of that, it's ignorance. All of that is the same as people thinking that turning on the light in the 13th century is black magic or is witchcraft. It's because they were not understanding the mechanisms behind it, right? There are laws in the universe, there are laws of energy that function. If you have the understanding, you can leverage on that and create a light bubble. But back then it was like, whoa, light out of nowhere, press a button and it's light. So the same happens with people who don't understand energy work and then go around with these beliefs. But what happens, beliefs are thoughts that we keep thinking. So they lock in frequencies inside of our bodies, inside of our minds, on a subconscious and unconscious level as well. So by doing so, we are attracting those experiences, but we are doing it. No one is doing anything to us. There can be an interaction, there can be a correspondence with a person or an action or an intention towards you. But again, I need you to understand that it's a correspondence of something that you are not aware. Of course, also this can happen in a conscious way, but if it is conscious, then it's already your free will. I will not go much about that. Like, you have your own choice. You just need to remind that what you put out is what you get back. If you do this consciously, you will receive the consequences later, sooner or later. So that's your choice. I'm not here to discuss free will or how people want to live their lives. I'm here to teach you how energy works so you can master in that in your own life. Okay. So the basics of energy work will be about clearing your own energy, amplify it, or in this case, energize it, put it in a frequency that you want, and protect it. So in the point of clearing your energy, it's beneficial to understand that we have an auric field, which is area around our physical body that most people don't see, but it's already even scientifically proven that exists and measured and so on and so forth. That is the emanation of the energy of your bodies together. So it's not just the physical, it's the emotional, it's the mental and the spiritual, okay? They go like layers of an onion or like a Russian doll. And you can see that like expanding towards the exterior, right? So by doing so, this amalgamation of bodies that have different frequencies, we create our auric field. What happens is if we have misalignments, we will have, instead of a full and whole auric field that it's complete, beautiful, shining, fully functional, it will have like a diminished brightness, so a diminished amplitude, and it can even people who see it see holes in it, or what seems to be black dots, or different images, like, you know, it can come like around the symbols like animals, like for example it has some type of worms or some type, but all of these are symbols of energy. Okay, what is this? This is energy translated in other forms. If we have a hole, it means that there is a part of that auric field of us that it's not complete, that it's not fully functioning, that has a block, and therefore the energy that is coming from source, it's not able to pour completely out of our bodies towards the external, and therefore there is a lack, right? There is a space that is not being filled. So if it's not being filled up, then we see the hole. If it has like some black things, it can be energy that is blocked. So it's the energy is there, so it's coming from source and goes outside, but there is not circulation. Energy needs to flow like a river. But you see what happens when you have a pond, right? It's different. Like a river flows, the water is always clean. It's always, I mean, if it doesn't have pollution, it's always fresh. If you have static water, if you put water in an isolated place, you see what happens, right? Like bacteria grow and then it smells, it has mud. So it's the same process with energy. So these black little things that we see is just energy that it's not circulating in that aspect. Okay. And then this that I call like worms. It's because I say this because I don't have a better word. I never read or learned about this without the exception of learning by myself. So yeah, lack of better words. So this can be parasitic energies. What is this? We are attracting energies from the outside that corresponds again to things that we have inside, that actually are feeding on our energy, and is not beneficial for us. It's like we're just losing energy and losing energy and losing energy. Okay? So to clear it, there are many ways. People can use crystals, sound baths, I don't know, Reiki. I don't do that, but you know, I believe it's effective. And other things, go to nature, ground yourself. But what I want to do here is to teach you how you can do this just with your own resources, without even needing to move or go anywhere. And the easiest way that I found for myself is I either work with a violet flame or with a green emerald light, because these are really powerful energies in the universe, okay, that we can leverage on. If you want to learn more about this, you can Google it. Or combining these two with direct source energy. So you can imagine a beam of light coming from up into your head, go down your body, and then this column of light, it's coming to the center, and you can imagine this to expand from the center outwards. With each breath, you breathe in, it expands. When you let it go, it releases what you don't need. And then outer, 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 until you feel completely surrounded by it. Other thing that I like to do is to imagine a triangle, in pyramidal in triangles. I don't know how to say that. A tetrahedral, yeah, tetrahedral, with a point down, merged with another tetrahedral with a point up. And then you put this in your center, can be in the center of your heart or your whole body, and then it spins. And this can be the green emerald that I was talking, energy, the green one. And when it spins, you imagine that it's spinning so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast, that it's creating like a circle of energy that everything that it's like stuck or blocked or doesn't serve you, or it's low vibration, is just being like completely ejected, completely thrown away, like from your auric field, like completely, like if it was this, you become the center of a tornado, and then this spin is just, you know, flying all things out. even if you don't see them, because the thing is I can see them, so I literally see them flying out. But you will feel it. You will feel it, and just like let it spin. And the other thing is the violet flame. So imagine a flame can start from your feet and then goes around you, or it can be just in your heart and then expands with the breathing. I have done both. You can try, use your imagination. So by breathing in this way, we're using the violet flame. It's like the violet flame is burning everything. And you don't see it, but if you put the intentions, if you say the words, you have the power. So you say, I am burning everything that no longer serves me. I'm dissolving all stuckness energy. I'm releasing all grudges, regrets, pain, sorrows, all frequencies that are below love, for example. You can set intentions that you want. Everything is being released. I'm renewed. I'm purified. I'm aligned. I'm, and so on and so forth. So you keep saying affirmations of positivity and affirmations of release, and feeling this violet flame burning everything. And you say that everything is being transmuted, like the fire can transmute energy, right? So everything is being transmuted into love and light. And this energy can now be used to serve me best, can now be used to enhance my health, or to I don't know, be used to increase my financial stability, can be used to whatever you want. You can give a direction and an intention to this energy because it's yours, you transmute it, so now you do what you want with it. That's the power. By doing so, you already eliminate all the other, how can I say, all the other features or forms that the energy can have. But nonetheless, I will still do other two videos, one about this enhance and amplification of energy, so you can have a higher frequency within your auric field, and the other is how to protect it. Okay, so don't miss that out. Check those videos. I will put a link below if you wish to work with me how to do so. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't have so, do so. And yeah, be kind to yourself today.